Into the long Memorial Day weekend, South Florida will be a hot spot, as you can imagine, for thousands of people who were cooped up indoors for more than a year due to this pandemic. Miami Beach is a popular destination for black and brown tourists, and BNC's Stephanie Bertini is live now with details on what has been a controversial holiday weekend.
Controversial for many years, dubbed Urban Beach Weekend here on Miami Beach, it has long attracted tourists of color. Of course, last year it was all at a standstill because of the shutdown brought on by the pandemic. This year, though, we're watching because Urban Beach Weekend is underway once again. The May-long weekend has long attracted black and brown tourists like Ashley Knight from Kansas City, Missouri.
On Collins, we stayed at Casablanca, we did Live. I think last time we here it was like Jeezy.
The atmosphere, the nightlife, and the hip-hop scene kept her coming back every few years on this same weekend.
It's like 3 or 4 years ago we all came out again.
She's back now after the shutdown the pandemic had on most things.
The fact that we are all vaccinated, we are enjoying the fresh air. So we enjoying ourselves for sure.
But having a good time on this Memorial Day long weekend, dubbed Urban Beach Weekend for those in the black and brown community, has often been met by heavy policing. One man who knows a lot about the history is the chair of Miami-Dade's Black Affairs Advisory Board.
Not only on Miami Beach, but across the country, anytime you have a group of black people, particularly young black people, it creates this air that it's okay to over police. It's okay to get a little rougher. It's okay to come out with a larger show of force. And I just want to make sure that that is not something that we're doing this year.
Miami Beach police have increased boots on the ground this weekend, but they say it has nothing to do with race.
Our job isn't to police people. It's to police behavior.
In a statement to BNC, the ACLU said, "We work to encourage Miami Beach to treat all visitors, including black and brown people, equally in a welcoming manner and avoid overly aggressive police tactics that can put public safety and legal rights at risk." Regardless of those recommendations, this tourist from Detroit, Michigan, says reality presents a daily challenge for people who look like him.
We've been subjugated and treated differently, but it's just something you got to raise your awareness on and continue to shift the paradigm just by, not living up to the stereotypes that they're giving us.
Another thing we all need to worry about this year is the fact that we are still in a pandemic, although out here you might not really know it. Back to you in the studio.
Stephanie, what kind of restrictions are we seeing when it comes to COVID?
So I think overall the restrictions have been very loose, very lax, and that's what we're seeing now. There was a shift here locally in South Florida after the CDC announced that masks were not required if you were vaccinated. What I've seen here is really a personal accountability only. What it's translated into is not very many restrictions being practiced here or enforced. A lot of tourists have said the reason they come to South Florida is because they need that after all the restrictions this pandemic has brought on. I'm reporting live on Miami Beach. I'm Stephanie Bertini for BNC.
All right, Stephanie, thank you.